Did you know that July 5th is the busiest day for animal control? And that is because all the fireworks stresses your dog and a lot of them end up running away. So today I'm gonna show you 12 tips to get your dog to be calm during the 4th of July. I think you guys really need to see this, so keep watching. So 4th of July is a really bad time for a lot of bully owners and dog owners in general. Their dogs get really anxious and stressed out because of all the loud fireworks, and most of them even run away. And they're usually dogs that never run away, but they don't know what to do with themselves. They're so anxious and have anxiety, so they ended up running away. And today I'm gonna show you 12 tips, or give you 12 tips on how to prevent any of these stress levels from exceeding to a dangerous level to the point where your dog just doesn't know what to do with himself. So the first tip I'm gonna give y'all is exercise your dog. It is very important that you do that the day of 4th of July. You know, if you exercise your dog, they're very exhausted, takes away the bad behavior in the house. But if you exhaust your dog, hopefully they can even sleep through all the fireworks and all the loud popping outside. It could really exhaust your dog. Make sure it's an extended time, so it's a little bit more than usual than what you guys already do, and this could really help. So that's the first tip. The second tip is put your dog in the crate that night, and even put a scented blanket over the crate. And what I mean by that is a blanket that you guys sleep with. If you guys are out partying, doing whatever you do, the scented blanket will let them give some sense of security and let them know that you're somewhat near, even though we're not. So that's a really good tip. Make sure your dog is very secured in the crate. There's no way for him to get out. The stress levels might be really high in the crate, but the other tips will help inside the crate. Tip number 3, make sure that all your tags and dog collar, all that stuff is on your dog the day of 4th of July. If you like to keep your dog naked, I don't blame you. I keep my dog naked sometimes, no collar or nothing, except for when we're going outside. But this is an exception to put it on all day long, because dogs are known for running away on the 4th of July. So if your dog runs away, the home address is on the tags, you have your phone number, and that could really, prevent your dog from going to an animal shelter where he can't get out. You know where he's at if they contact you, etc. So tip number 4 is, if you leave your dog in the crate or in the room by itself, I prefer the crate, but if you leave him in the crate, use some noisy distractions such as music playing in the background, some relaxing music for dogs. There's actually a thing out there for dogs to have relaxing music. And just use, TV noises. If you have the Xbox, play the Xbox music, whatever, background music that the Xbox provides. Try to take away the distractions outside, because they are very good with hearing. So take away those noise through the outside, all the popping, the loud fireworks, all that. Turn up the TV a little bit, and that will help you distract your dog from the loud noises. Tip number 6 is use some calming supplements. So there's some dog treats out there that will get your dog to calm down. I honestly do not take them because my dog is already a little bit more calmer than it is, but this could really help your dog get him calmed down. It has some ingredients in there that could really calm him down. So that's tip number 6. It could be really helpful to you. Tip number 7 is use a GPS tracker if you have one, like a whistle fit or something in that nature. If your dog runs away, it's easier to find them when it comes to the morning time, 5th of July. This could really help you get your dog back. You don't want them ending up in other people's hands where they don't belong, and it could be a hazard to them. So that will be very helpful for you. Tip number 8 is, if you have more than 2 dogs, separate your dogs if they're in the same room, as in keep them in 2 different crates and etc. etc. Reason why is 2 anxious dogs could get them in a dog fight, and that's what you don't want. You don't want a dog fight between your dogs. It could be very nasty and ugly in the morning, so avoid that if possible. Tip number 9 is a basic one, but feed your dogs. It's very important to feed your dogs before a stressful night like this. People get really, they say, hangry. Your dogs could get hangry too as well, just like how he is right now. So feed your dogs before the night starts, and that could really help them calm down as well. Tip number 10 is keep some toys at hand. So if you put them in the crate, you definitely want some chew toys in there. It's not always about fun and games when they're chewing on toys. Sometimes that's how they release some stress. So if you have some strong, durable toys like some Kong toys, definitely put that in the crate. That can help them relieve some of that anxiety in the crate. And tip number 11 is close all the windows and doors so there's no sound if possible. Oh my God, my dog is going crazy. You want to close all the windows and doors so there's as least amount of sound as possible and your dog wants to, or your dog doesn't hear any of that. And the final tip number 12, come on boy, come here, what you doing? Sit down, sit, good boy. Tip number 12 is do not leave them alone if that's possible. If you are not going out, stay with your dogs. They just want to see you. They want to see the presence. They want to feel your love, especially in a time like this. Like, this is one of the worst holidays that they have to go through. It's like a war zone out there for them. It's like the end of the world. And to us, it's just a celebration. We're just having, you know, a good time, seeing the fireworks, drinking some beers, whatever. So if possible, do not leave them alone. If you guys are going out, you know, follow the other 11 tips that I gave you, and that could probably help your dog most likely. Comment down below, and I want to know what you guys, how your guys' dogs react. What kind of anxiety do they have on the 4th of July? And what did you do for them to have a better night? You know what I mean? No stress, take away the anxiety, all that. So hopefully this will help you have a better night on the 4th. I wish you guys have a good celebration on the 4th. A lot of drinks, a lot of beers, a lot of fun, and better, you know, behave dogs on the 4th of July. You don't want the anxiety to really kick in and be overboard and dangerous. So if you like this video, like it, subscribe to the channel if you're a bully owner. It's all about bullies, pit bulls, how to be a better owner, and I will see you guys later. I'm out.